Hi, I'm Jon Wood. I'm a licensed massage therapist here in Portland, Oregon, and I have made a couple of videos of the type of work that I do with this young lady, and I wanted to clarify some things. When I was working with her, as you see in the videos, when you do access them, I'm working with her in a very familiar fashion. She and I trust each other. I know her intimately in a very natural sense when it comes to being a good person, and she knows that I am a man of integrity in the work that I do. So what I have been doing in the videos is I've been working around a couple of very important areas with maybe a little bit less of specificity about how important it is to develop a sense of trust when you're working in areas such as the pubic area and the breasts with women. Now, what I'm going to be talking about is that when you are developing a relationship with your patient as a therapist, it's important to begin with a certain sense of understanding of where the boundaries are for these important areas. And with this type of work, because I'm a manual therapist and I work with dysfunctions in every part of the body, it's inevitable that I'm going to be working in areas around the pubic area and around the breasts. And it's important to be able to, whoever you're working with, is to develop that trust that they know that you're not going to be doing something without letting them know, and that you give them an opportunity to be able to shield themselves if they're at all uncomfortable with where you're at. Just to give you kind of an idea, for men and women, say the right side here, I'll just have him adjust himself so that he's over on the left side and we can work in this area and he's comfortable. And if you're a guy working with a woman, it's very important also that you let them know that you're going to be working in that area, and giving them also an option that if they're a little bit uncomfortable with that they can take their hand and put it as a shield for where you're working, so they accidentally slip, or if you do, you'll slip into their hand. Okay? And same thing when you're working on, as I said, with women working with men, the same way, and men working with women and men, just to make sure that, like I said, that there's nothing interfering with what you're doing, that you let them know that it's okay. And breast area, it's important to let them know that they can also use their hand if they're a little bit uncomfortable about how close you're getting to the breast tissue, either on the front, on the top, or on the side, is to allow them, especially if you're working on this side, if she will just take her hand and take the breast and bring it out of the way so that you can work in that area there. And the same thing with up above there, just having her shielded. So it's really important to understand that when I'm working with her, that we've already developed that sense of trust, and she's okay with me working without her shielding. But it's also very important that you give that option to your patients, and that you respect that what they are feeling, and allowing you also to be able to do the work around that area with them feeling comfortable that you're working to take care of that problem. So that's really what I wanted to talk about, because you're going to be seeing a number of videos where we haven't done that, and I want you to understand it's because we've developed that sense already. But please, when you're working with somebody who you don't know, or somebody that you want to make sure that they're comfortable, you give them the option by explaining what you're going to be doing, giving them the option to be able to